All right, fourth time's the charm. I'm Tally. This is my final project for the STEM class, STEAM class 225. I'm really bad at speaking to strangers, so please bear with me, I'm almost done. I'm gonna use the rubric as my guide to talk because I have a really hard time talking in front of other people. First thing is first, the age group that I chose is 4 to 5, and I'm going off of the early learning guidelines. The learning outcomes I chose, starting with science. Science, I chose ask questions and identify ways to find answers. It also says to try out these activities and think about what to do next to learn more. The kids will be doing that in my assignment, or my activity. Technology, there's no technology section for the early learning guidelines, so I used one relating to the subject. Knowledge, cognition, build on and adapt to what the children learned before. So for example, change the way of stacking blocks after a tower continues to fall. And they're gonna do that a lot in this activity to find the right and best way to do something, which leads me to engineering. There's no engineering section in the early learning guidelines. I used the small muscles and fine motor skills, showing increasing skill with small materials. And in there is folding paper, among other things, and they'll be folding paper with this assignment. They will also be using math. So under the math, I using measuring tools in play. So they will be using a ruler with this activity to measure 5 inches off of a table, which is how high their bridge is going to be. And then art to show creativity and imagination. Okay, so to explain the activity at my house, I have the blocks and the paper. I don't have internet at my house anymore, so I am at LCC right now, up in the game area, and I'm gonna draw you on here what it would be if I had all the materials on hand. And I will make a video at home too with the blocks and hopefully be able to upload it by the time this is due. So we are gonna be using blocks, and we're gonna stack these blocks. These students are gonna be stacking these blocks, and they're gonna make a bridge. So these are stacking blocks, and then they're gonna use paper. These are sheets of paper. They're gonna fold these papers and manipulate them to be strong enough to become a bridge across these. And then they're gonna use a toy car over the bridge. The bridge needs to support the car for at least 5 seconds. And this needs to be at least 5 inches off the ground, or off the table. This will be taking place in a classroom, so there'll be tables set up for 3 to 4 children at the table, like per table, and they can either work together on this activity or they can do it solo. It depends on what your kids want to do and what they're capable of, and you know your students better than I do. This can also be adapted to age up and age down. So let's get back to the next question. Oh, the material list, blocks, paper, toy cars, crayons to decorate their road bridges, and vocabulary words that they're going to be learning: structure, bridge, strength, shapes, the shapes, a triangle and a rectangle, and they're also going to be learning descriptors: long, small, short, wide, etc. Okay, share a brief statement about what you have learned from this class. I have learned how to take increasingly more understandable notes in this class, and I've also learned how to teach them to children. I struggled with that before. Math has never been my strong suit, so I'm especially afraid of that one, but thanks to a very special teacher who helped me discover that it's not math that's my problem, it's numbers. So I understand concepts just fine and well enough to teach them to children now. I just get my numbers mixed up really bad, but I'm better about it now. that I'm aware of it. I'm just gonna check this and make sure I didn't skip anything. It says share a brief statement and write a brief description of your activity and submit it. So I'm gonna write a description of the activity. I think I've turned everything else in. Let's check the rubric. Yep, okay, I think I nailed it. Thanks so much. I've had a lot of fun this semester.